Hello everyone, my name's Cherie and I'm one of the dance artists from Sadler's Wales. Today we're going to do a session based on sounds, okay? So we're going to look at different types of noises and how they make us react and what that means for our bodies and how we can use our imagination to come up with different ways of moving by listening really intently to what we can hear. Alright, so first of all, let's stand up together and make sure that we've got a lovely big space for moving and dancing in. So I'm going to come forwards first of all and just check that there's nothing in my area of move where I'm going to be moving, nothing in my space. And I'm just going to come over to the side and do the same. Check there's nothing over this side that I might slip or trip on. And if there is anything on the floor, just pick it up and move it out of your way so that you've got a lovely big space for dancing. We're going to put our arms out to the side and turn around. Just check that you've got space for your arms to be out and that you're not going to knock anything off a shelf or bump into anything. We're just going to check the same behind us, that we've got enough space for moving. Fantastic, well done. So now that we've got our space ready, we need to warm up our body so we're ready for moving. So let's start with running on the spot, nice and fast. That's it, kick your knees up. Lovely, feet up, faster, faster, faster everybody. Keep going. Gonna get our joints oiled up, ready for moving. Get that heart rate up. Lovely, warming up our whole body. Fantastic, keep going. Lovely, fast runs. And good work, we're gonna shake our hands out now. Shake those fingers and wrists. Shake them to this side. And over to the other side. We're going to do some big circles with your arms. Going backwards. And big circles with the arms coming forwards. Lovely. All right, bend the elbows and just twist your body from side to side. Feeling that twist up the sides of your body. Good. Well done, and we're going to stretch up to the ceiling and touch your toes. Again, big stretch and down, all the way up and down. One more time, and touch your toes. Lovely, placing hands on your hips. We're just going to let our hips go from side to side. Well done. And drawing a big circle round and round with your hips like you've got a hula hoop. And then we're going to go round the opposite way. Fantastic. Good, we're going to shake this leg out. Shake all the muscles, shake all the joints in your leg. And this side, give it a good old shake. Well done. And fingers out and in to the front. And then out and in to the side. Lovely. And head side to side, warming up the neck. Lovely, well done. Fantastic, and we're going to take some bends with the knees. Down and up. Down and up. Lovely, and then we're going to do some little jumps on the spot. Up and down. Make sure you don't jump too high and bump your head on the ceiling. Good. And then jumping out and in. Fantastic. Nice big star shape with our arms. We're going to stretch over to this side and then stretch over to the other side. Fantastic. Lifting one knee up and see if you can wiggle your feet. Wiggle that ankle and try the other leg. Good. Finding your balance. Well done. So hopefully you feel a little bit warmer now and our bodies are ready for some active moving, okay? So as I said, this session we really need to turn our ears on and listen to the music and the sounds around us. So I'm going to play some sounds for you first of all, and the first one I'm going to do is the sound of the sea. So I want you to just close your eyes for a second and imagine that you've turned up at the beach and you can just feel the waves coming in and out. And imagine that you're maybe in the water, or your body has become the water. Good. And think about if your body wants to move softly. Good, you can open the eyes. Think about the waves rolling. Good, and you don't have to move the same as I'm moving. You can listen and move how you think the waves would move. How's the water moving to you? Good, very nice. So that was our listening to the waves. And again, each time we have a new sound, you can move the way that you think, okay? There's no wrong way of moving in this exercise. I want you to really listen, and you might be listening to things that I can't hear in the sounds. We might be hearing something slightly different. So the next sound we're going to listen to is the sound of some birds. So again, you can close your eyes. Take a minute to arrive. And you can hear some lovely birds singing up above in the trees. Maybe you're in a jungle or on holiday somewhere, maybe it's a glorious sunny day. And just think about how this sound makes you feel. Maybe you want to become the bird for a bit. Maybe you're thinking about if you were up high, what it would be like looking down if you were flying. Maybe you want to find somewhere to perch on a tree. Maybe you're looking in between the branches, flitting around on the branches, in between the trees. Maybe you're calling out to someone. Maybe you're a bird talking to some of your friends in the trees. Good, fantastic, well done. Okay, so that one was a little bit tricky, I know. The next one we're going to look at is some rain and thunder. So you might have felt before, if you're inside your house and you can hear the rain on the roof, you can hear the thunder. And how does that make you feel? Sometimes it makes me feel quite small and quite enclosed, a little bit isolated. Maybe it makes you feel a bit worried or a bit scared and you're not sure about going outside. You want to come down, you can do movements on the floor. Maybe you like the sound, maybe it comforts you. Maybe you're trying to be the rain. And it's that constant rain that just won't stop. Maybe that's what you take about your movement. It's just never ending. Something about the rain never stopping. It doesn't stop for a break when it's in that shower. You can hear the thunder encasing, wrapping around you. Thunder feels overhead. It's kind of making you feel small. Lovely, fantastic. So that was our rain and our thunder, thinking about being in a storm. The next one we're going to look at is just walking down the street, thinking about that rhythm and that beat of someone's feet. Walking, walking, walking. Again, there's that rhythm. I want you to think about the rhythm of walking. Maybe you want to start with that walking, that plodding along. It's not too fast, It's not someone in a rush. Maybe you've got to go somewhere that you don't really want to go. Maybe you're in a bit of a sulk about it, okay? Maybe if you think about moving that feet noise to somewhere else in your body, that rhythm. Maybe you move it to the arms. Good, lovely. So it's that nice rhythm. Good. So that actually leads us really nicely into the next one, because it's going to be, we're moving away from this found sound that we've been looking at, and we're moving into more normal noises that you might hear a bit more normally, like on the radio, in songs, or in music that you listen to. So we're just going to break down a piece of music by thinking about one instrument. So the first instrument we're going to look at is drums. So again, close your eyes if you need to just get into what you can hear. Good. And think about the drums make you feel like you want to dance up here, nice and light, or if they ground you down into the floor. Good. And think about how that's going to make you move. Again, remember, you don't have to move the same as me. Maybe you sort of use one part of your body, maybe just your head, maybe just your shoulders, maybe your hands, maybe your knees. Good, fantastic, well done. That was good, that was lovely. So again, it's just about playing with those ideas, and you can do it for much longer than we're doing it just now. I'm just giving you some ideas that you can then play with after our session, okay? The next sound we're going to look at, so as I said, we're going to break down the instruments. We just looked at drums. This one's slightly more classical. We're going to look at some string instruments. We're going to look at a violin, all right? Here we go. Think about the length of the drawn out strings playing. Good. And that long string noise. Lovely. Good. And you might want to add in your own accents. Good, lovely, well done. So again, you can start to think about how that string instrument sounded. Did it sound like it was long, drawn out noises? Maybe you want to go against that long, drawn out noise. Maybe you want to add something in a bit more percussive. Okay, good, fantastic. The next one we're going to do is guitar. Alright, so guitar is used in lots of music. So let's listen for a second. Good. Think about how this wants to make you move. Just notice any changes in the movement, in the music, listening. Fantastic, good work. So again, you can play with this a little bit more. I'm just giving you little snippets. And the last one we're going to do is the piano. So I'm sure lots of you have danced to piano music before, but I want you to really think about each key that is being played. Maybe you want to become the pianist's fingers. Alright, so have a play and maybe you're imagining that you're dancing on the piano with your feet and pressing the keys with your feet. Good. Maybe you coming down, pretend each key is on the floor. Good. Again, these are just some ideas, okay? Fantastic. Give yourselves a big clap, everybody. That was some beautiful movement. And again, I was just showing you some different ideas that you can play with. So if you liked any of those ideas, you can find your own music and have a little play with that, about really listening to the sounds. All right, well done. Give yourselves a high five, and I will see you next time. Bye.